Hey, we're back again, the Coon Prairie Ramblers. Rambling along, side by side. We got the JC here. We got the Luke the Rebel without a clue. And me, the affable man about town.
You're sporting around in some new wheels today, I saw.
Oh, yeah.
What is that thing?
It's called I'm a soul man. It's a soul.
I'm a soul man.
Oh, a Kia Soul.
A Kia Soul, yeah.
That's what that is?
My little Kia, I have a Kia, but it's got almost 300,000. And
You didn't trade it in or get rid of it?
Well, I'm going to try to get rid of it, put it up for sale or something.
You didn't happen to buy that from Billy Facillo, did you?
No.
Get a free cruise?
Actually, I bought it from Chester Johnson's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Whose daughter?
Chester.
Chester Johnson?
Yeah, his
daughter.
Wow.
Was probably in pretty
He was
good
sitting
shape.
in his yard.
I thought that was. I looked at it this morning, first time I seen it. I thought it kind of looked like one of the knockoff of one of the Mini Coopers.
Yeah, you know what the color is? It's green, but the name
pea
of it
green,
is
CP. We call it.
It's called Alien Green.
Really?
And I was looking online. The next year after, the 2013, that's the 2012. The 2013 is Alien Green 2.
Oh please! Kind of like pea soup to me.
Yeah, really.
The second is generally never as good as the first.
Yeah.
So
I got to go with it.
that's life.
Yeah. Anyway, what was we talking about, man?
Well, I don't know. I shouldn't go too far down that road because I'm Joel Clinton Deriso the second. So
That's right. You're like the clone.
Yeah.
Or
I
whatever.
just shot myself in the
That's
foot there.
right.
Not good. Know what happens when the third comes around.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got a good daddy. I'll vouch for that.
Yeah.
And he had a good mom. I didn't know Joel's dad, but I knew his mom. But she used to work at the state hospital out there, Miss Rosa.
Right.
She was a sweet lady. Everybody loved her.
She was a special person.
Everybody
was.
worked at the state hospital.
That or you were interned there.
Yeah.
And her sister, I don't know if you knew Zona McCorkadale, but she was a truly special person.
I didn't know they were sisters, but I know who you're talking about
She
now.
was an old cow lady, and she ran the 2.5-ton truck and hauled cattle every single Wednesday for 50 years to the livestock market.
Livestock market every Wednesday. That was market day.
McCorkadale, I've seen that name.
I remember going with her. We would go there and unload the cattle, and then we'd climb up those yellow stairs, and you had the business office to the left, and then the Greasy Spoon Cafe to the right.
I was going to say, you ate some of them greasy burgers, didn't you?
Oh, they were good, too.
I made it a point to, I heard the Wednesday was the best time to go for the restaurant, so I made it a point. Well, I was a probation officer at the time, so I made it a point to make it down there a few times.
I'll have to send you a picture of the stock market. You can put it on the old stock market.
The old stock market.
Yep.
I'll have to send you a picture. You can put it on the YouTube version. If you got a picture of Miss Zona,
yeah,
I do.
The way you could email it to him or something like that, and while we're talking about her here, we'll put the picture up.
Yeah, let's do that.
That'd be a lot of fun. Make it real.
It was a great place. There was a big sign in there that said, "A great place," with a picture of an oak tree. And I actually got that sign when they tore the livestock market down.
Seriously?
And I believe it still hangs at our city manager's house, Terry Stewart. I had installed it on the barn out there years ago.
Wow, I did not know that.
An original sign from the livestock market said "A great place" with a big
That's a
oak
treasure.
tree.
That's a piece
I
of
bet
history.
Terry hung on to that.
I'm sure he did. I think he has an appreciation for antiques. And speaking of Terry, I went to the rodeo, the ranch rodeo. That was a special opportunity, and took my little girls there, my wife, and we were coming in the Ben Hill Griffin concourse, climbing up the stairs, and they started the national anthem. And I said, my goodness, they've got Pavarotti recording, playing the national anthem. And then I made the last step up, and I looked across the arena, and there next to Mr. Newt Keene was Terry Stewart. I had no idea what a gift he has for singing.
He's got a set of pipes. That knocker can sing, and he ain't scared to sing neither.
Yeah, and he's a who did he?
He's a what? How do you spell that?
Oh shoot, he's Frank Sinatra.
Not impersonator, but he likes to sing Frank Sinatra songs. He doesn't impersonate anymore.
Do a whole show of Frank Sinatra.
I was thoroughly impressed. I couldn't believe it. Made kind of gave me the chills. It was such an amazing rendition.
And he was doing it a cappella, right?
He was holding the mic about at arm's length away because he has such a powerful voice.
Booming voice.
Yep, it was really cool.
We're lucky to have him. He does that a lot for different ceremonies around the county, or like the start of a parade or things like that.
The first time I heard him, I was at the back of a parade, and I was far enough back where I could still hear him. And I thought, well, who was that? I thought it was a young man. A young man had just sung, and I'm thinking, I was getting up there, and I was asking around who sang the national anthem. But he had already left by the time I got up there. And then later on, I found out it was him. I'm thinking, well, it was a youthful voice.
Yes, he's a good man. I think we all like him, and he's very personable. He makes it a point to, when he's talking to anybody, he'll ask them their name, shake their hand, and say, "Hi, I'm Terry Stewart," or whatever. And he learns their names, and he's really good about remembering them. We go out to eat quite a bit. He knows a lot of people around town. He'll speak to them, and he's only been here like 3 years, but he remembers the waitresses' names. And
Yep. He seems to be fully invested in the community.
Oh, he is. He's the real deal. We're fortunate to have him at the helm there with our city council.
We're one step closer to making Arcadia great again.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that the problems of Arcadia don't wear him out.
He strikes me as the kind of man that likes a good challenge.
Yeah. Right, and I'm sure coming from, I believe, some experience in Cape Coral, I'm sure he's well-versed in how to handle some problems.
Oh, yeah, he's got great stories about, his days as city administrator here and there, but also years as a fireman.
Firefighter.
He's got some great stories, wow.
And there's a gentleman in town that it turned out, they knew each other well over across the state there.
Yeah, Miami or Fort Lauderdale or somewhere.
Bob Grinnis.
Bob Grinnis, they wound up living here together after all these years. Knew each other 30, 40 years ago. Terry's a good fellow. He's good with his hands, too. He can build and do all kind of leather work. He can woodwork. He's really good at metal work.
Yeah.
He's really good.
So we were talking earlier a little bit about each of our appreciation for radio and talk radio in particular. And I was going to share with you guys that I'm driving my Lincoln exclusively every day now, 1962.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Lincoln Continental.
With the suicide doors.
With the suicide doors. When they sell those cars, they should also sell a gas station to go along with it.
Don't tell me it likes gas.
It's $50 every day to drive that thing.
Every day.
I have gotten back into listening to AM radio because that's all that car has.
Yeah.
1480 is the only channel that it picks up.
Well, see, back in the day when you bought it, gas was only 23 cents a gallon.
When somebody bought it,
not
me.
When it was new.
Yeah, back in 62. Well, actually, it was cheaper than 23 because that's when I started driving in 65 or 66 or 7 or something.
What? How old are you, Mel? Wow.
I'm more than a half a century old.
As am I, but you're a little closer to the other end of the century than I am.
Well, hey, okay.
I don't think I started driving until like 71 or 72.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, okay. You're about 5 years behind me there.
Yeah.
That was only 12 years before I was born.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot for that.
That's the thing. In church, all the young ladies there have these big families, all kinds of kids. And I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, they're younger than my daughters. I've got a big spectrum. I have a daughter that's in her 40s, and I have a daughter that's 15. So
good Lord, man!
And I'm thinking, man, they're younger than almost as young as my youngest.
Got them spread out, don't you?
Man, I think
wow.
I think I must really be old.
You don't want to dwell on that thought too long.
No, not too much or whatever.
What?
You couldn't have a mime on talk radio, could you?
Be
kind of quiet.
I was thinking to myself, I've got a face made for radio and a voice made for being a mime. So what does that leave me for career opportunities?
Wow. I never thought about that before. I think we're all in that same
boat. We all look good on radio, though.
Yeah. We've only put the best pictures up. And we have to struggle to find one.
It's funny because, when you hear somebody for a long time on radio, like say someone's never seen you. Well,
you picture them.
It's more likely they've never seen me because your picture's in the newspaper all the time. When they finally do see you, it's nothing like I would have expected to see. Hearing you.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm sure people are pleasantly surprised.
Oh yeah.
I think we're out of time.
Oh.